Let's have a look at you, Sonny. He forced him up against a boulder. Nick tried to cry out, but could make no sound. The old man's fingers dug into his cheeks. Breath fell on his face, heavy and wet. It had the stink of carbide and tobacco. Yeah, growled the old man. You got her face, how's that, eh? You better tell me, Sonny, else I'll bash her. He's mad, Nick thought. His eyes were watering and he tasted blood in his mouth. He tried to break away. The old man let his face go and gripped him by his arms. His fingers dug in like clamps. Far away, Sonny boy. What? Nick said. He swallowed. What do you want to know? How come you got her face? Who? That girl with the yellow hair. Susan? You mean Susan? Don't know her name. I've seen her, though. She's the one. Looks like you, she does. Nick held his head as far back as he could, trying to get away from that dreadful breath. She's my cousin, he managed to get out. Ah, that's it, eh? Cousins, eh? Listen, younker, I'm going to let you go. But don't you try and run, see, I can move. I can catch you any day. Nick believed him. What do you want? He said, almost crying. Something terrible was happening, but he could not tell what it was. The old man let him go. You can take her a message, see, and don't you tell anyone. No one but her. All right, Nick said. All he wanted was to get away. The old man gave a growl. He stepped back, keeping his eyes on Nick. Stand still. He bent down and fished in the water with his hand. In a moment he came up with a flat pebble. He took a clasp knife from his pocket and opened a blade. Keep still, Sonny, I can chop this thing. He began to scratch the pebble. Nick swallowed. He ran his tongue over the bruised insides of his cheeks. He massaged his arms. The old man gave a grin. Didn't mean to hurt you, younker. Get this message to her and I'll give you some of me gold. I don't want it, Nick said. Suit yourself. Here now, you take this. You give it to that girlie. Not when anyone's around, mind. Else I'll come for you. I'll do you in. Nick took the pebble. He did not look at it. Can I go now? You can go. Pansy sort of kid, ain't you? I reckon that girl's got more fight. Not that it'll do her any good. Get going before I bash you. He raised his arm and made as if to strike Nick's face backhanded. Nick ducked. He ran. His head was dizzy, almost as if he had been struck. He heard the old man laughing, but did not turn back. Instead of going down the creek, he climbed through the scrub into a paddock and started across it to the swing bridge over the river. His towel and clothes were at the waterfall, but never mind that. All he wanted was to get to the house and tell someone, get the police down to arrest the old man. Tears ran down his face. He felt he had been close to something evil. As he ran, he heard the motor start. It sounded flat and deadly, but at least it meant the old man wasn't after him. He slowed down and became aware of the pebble in his hand. He raised his arm to send it flying, then realized it was evidence. It was proof the old man was mad. He looked at it. The message stood out white on the grey stone. He stared at it without understanding. It was no word, but some sort of diagram. He turned it upside down, but it made no more sense that way. It was a rough circle with a curve like an S running through it. Somehow it frightened him. He ran again, threading his way through patches of blackberry. The sound of the motor died away. The sun was sinking over the mountains. The thought of running home through shadows filled Nick with dread. He went between the concrete blocks and steel wires anchoring the swing bridge. Then he stopped. Susan was on the bridge. She was leaning on the rail halfway across, with her blue towel draped about her neck. staring in her dreamy way down into the depths, past the granite boulders large as houses, to where the water turned its deepest green. Nick went on again. The bridge began to bounce. She gave a start and turned to watch him coming. "Nick," she said when he got close. He made no answer, tried to push by her, but she said, "Nick, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be rude. It's nice you've come." "Yeah," Nick said. "Nick," she looked at him closely. "What's the matter? How did you hurt your face?" "Didn't hurt it. You've got bruises." He felt his face where the old man had dug his fingers in. He shook his head. "Some old loony up there." "Where? Did he hit you?" "Lodestone Creek. He reckoned he was giving me a message." "What message? For who?" "He was off his rocker. He had a knife. I'm going to the police." "What message? Nick, please. Was it for me?" "Why should it be?" But he was alarmed at the change in her. Under its summer tan, her face had gone white as paper. The deep green of the river showed in her eyes. "Give it to me, Nick." Reluctantly, he held the pebble out. "It doesn't make sense, and I want it back. It's evidence." She took the pebble, held it lightly in her finger and thumb, like a skimmer. She turned it slowly round, looking at it. A tiny secret smile came on her mouth. "What was he like? The man who gave it to you?" "A nutcase," Nick said. "And he ponged. He's got away from some loony bin, I reckon." She did not seem to hear. "Did he have—" "No, it doesn't matter. He had bad breath. Give me that. I want it for the police." "No, it's mine. He said it was for me." "He damn near broke my jaw," Nick said, "and he reckoned he'd chuck his knife at me." Her face became uncertain. She bit her lower lip. "He's kind. Have you ever seen him? He reckoned he'd come after me and murder me." "No, he must be pretending." "Don't tell anyone, please." "You're as mad as he is." "I've been waiting for this message all my life, Nick. I've got to see him. Let me have one day. Let me have tomorrow. Then you can tell who you like." "I'm not letting you go up there." "There's no danger." "What does it mean, that message?" "I don't know." He made an angry sound. "It's true, Nick. I know what it is, but I don't know what it means. Let me find out." "How?" "Well, by talking to him." Shadows fell on the bridge. "Not tonight. I reckon it's dangerous." "Tomorrow morning, and I'm coming too." "No," she said, and that had such a sure and heavy sound he could not argue. "When I come back, I'll tell you all about it. Will you promise me, Nick?" He felt a kind of power coming from her. It was almost as if she was hypnotizing him. She took his hand. He nodded. He felt he was making some dreadful mistake, putting her in danger. "All right," he said, and with those words a door in him clanged shut. He could not escape. He understood for the first time how much he liked her. In spite of their squabbling, in spite of all their differences, she was precious to him, as though she were sister more than cousin. They walked home side by side. Nick changed in his room. He told his mother he'd bruised his jaw when he'd slipped climbing a tree. At the dinner table he watched Susan. She was as silent as ever, but now and then she gave her hidden smile. His aunt made remarks about his city appetite. When he thought of that old man, his throat closed up, and he could not swallow his food.